As community bankers, Bankwest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose Bankwest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. Bankwest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Calling all honey lovers. Dakota Honey in Winter offers some of the purest honey on the market. South Dakota's diverse wildflower population makes for very light-colored sweet honey that comes straight from the hives to their bottles. Shop online at dakotahoneyco.com for pure local honey, flavored spun honey, beeswax candles, and more. Wholesale products are also available at Dakota Honey, and you can find their products on the shelves of various local spots in the area. Dakota Honey in Winter, it's the bee's knees.
DMC Wear Parts is a proud South Dakota business providing high-quality wear parts for all makes and models of heavy equipment. We quote you direct from multiple manufacturers, cutting out the middleman and getting you better prices than the large dealers. We specialize in cutting edges for motor graders, loaders, snowplows, and more. We offer complete undercarriages for dozers, excavators, pavers, and skid steers, including rubber tracks. Click to visit dmcwearparts.com or call or text 605-840-8082.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a fourth-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
It's me again. Yep, I'm still around, and so are the great deals like always. Tarani Motors in Valentine is now offering up to $5,000 off any retail order of a new vehicle, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, or Ford, and you get all rebates. Same great deals, new location. Go see Tori and the crew today, or call 402-376-1661. They deliver and pick up vehicles for service as well. Call them today. Tarani Motors of Valentine, where you'd send a friend. See dealer for details.
Are you searching for an epic career in the healthcare field? Look no further. You can get a practical nursing degree from Lake Area Technical College right here at Capital City Campus in Pierce, South Dakota. It's close to home, affordable, hands-on learning, and relevant training, outstanding job placement with an excellent return on your investment, and one of the best nursing programs available in the region. For more information on how you can launch your healthcare career, go to lakeareatech.edu or capitalcitycampus.org.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Your local cooperative has a new name. CHS Northern Plains and CHS Midwest Cooperative have joined together to better serve you under the new name CHS River Plains. You gain more options and more value with access to global markets and a powerful supply chain. And you can do more every day using inputs delivered by a team who knows what you need when you need it. Visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in today and let us help you own every day.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for The Advocate and 12 on Fridays for The Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
Are you confident that you have the right products for your field? Contact Sherm Gucci with Hogemeyer, the right seed. Sherm will help you select the right products for your acres, corn, soybeans, alfalfa, and sorghum. If world-class genetics and a seed rep with an unwavering commitment is important to you, go with Sherm Gucci and Hogemeyer, the right seed. Phone 402-760-2172.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the sports ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees. Grocerberg Implement knows to have a healthy, nice-looking lawn, you need to have good lawnmower blades. So this week, Grocerberg is giving you an 8% discount on all lawnmower blades. Whether you put them on this fall after you're done with your yard work, or save them to put them on next spring, buy your lawnmower blades this week and save 8%. Why not save some green on your mower blades? Get new blades now and save at Grocerberg Implement.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can create a personalized, goal-based plan to help you prepare for whatever life brings so you can feel more confident about your financial future. Call Wealth Partners, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, today at 605-842-3832. That's 605-842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street, Winter, South Dakota, 57580. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Hi, this is Lo from Litas Seed. Fall is here, and with that, we have early cash discounts on corn, beans, and other seed. This year, we've teamed up with the 7th largest crop protection company to bring more value to your operation. Let us bid your chem needs. Also, now is NRCS reclamation and grass seeding time. Last year, we saved a customer $2,000 on a small job. Call Logan at 605-840-4591, and let's see how Litas Seed can add value for you. Litas Seed is your go-to from corn to cover crops, soybeans to sunflowers, and all forages. 605-840-45.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in. Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the Winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Shop local with Burke and Gregory Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crew at Burke and Gregory Building Centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook and shop online anytime at bgbuildingcenter.com.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. FarmCo, feeding your future.
Oh, why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt. And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic!
Yeah, that was awesome. When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here, we're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC, first-class banking on a first-name basis.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Just as you aim to reach new heights on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help you do the same on your farm. Putting together a solid plan for each customer is the goal at Elevate, so you can win all season long. With a full lineup of field seeds, including corn, soybeans, alfalfa, sorghum, forage, cover crops, wildlife habitat, and more, along with a full line of chemicals and plant health products, Elevate is ready to put your plans into action. Check us out at elevateagronomics.com or stop by the office in Winter today. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder! Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Are you looking for a new vehicle but not finding what you want? Don't settle on a vehicle you don't love. Your order experts are here to help. We call it Vern ID Ford Your Way. Reserve your new car today. Your car, your way, on your time. Yes, it's that simple. Want to build your car online? Vern ID Ford Your Way. Want to chat with our order expert? Vern ID Ford Your Way. Whatever you want, however you want, Vern ID Ford Your Way can help.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
What drives the next generation of champions? Those student athletes who choose to do what is difficult, with commitment, with sacrifice, with faith that hard work does pay off in the end, no matter the final score. Vern ID of Mitchell believes in the next generation of student leaders as they excel on the playing field, on the court, on the mat, and in everyday life. Vern ID of Mitchell, we deliver what you need for the road of life.
Visit Mead Lumber in Winter for all of your home projects and construction needs. Whether you're thinking about remodeling your kitchen or bath, some new siding or roofing, or upgrading your windows, Mead Lumber has the high-quality materials and experienced associates to help make your next project a success. Give them a call at 605-842-3388. Mead Lumber is a proud sponsor of high school activities.
It might be time for you to strongly consider leasing bulls from Jorgensen Land and Cattle. Here's Cody.
We'll get the bull to your place. Generally, we'll be able to get the bull picked up when you're done with them. So there's no reason for you to have a bull around your place for 9 to 10 months of the year that you don't need him. He's just costing you money. He's eating feed. He's tearing up your corral. So there's just no reason for it. It's become very popular just in the fact that it's convenient for people.
Call 1-800-548-BULL.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
As community bankers, Bankwest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose Bankwest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. Bankwest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Calling all honey lovers. Dakota Honey in Winter offers some of the purest honey on the market. South Dakota's diverse wildflower population makes for very light-colored sweet honey that comes straight from the hives to their bottles. Shop online at dakotahoneyco.com for pure local honey, flavored spun honey, beeswax candles, and more. Wholesale products are also available at Dakota Honey, and you can find their products on the shelves of various local spots in the area. Dakota Honey in Winter, it's the bee's knees.
DMC Wear Parts is a proud South Dakota business providing high-quality wear parts for all makes and models of heavy equipment. We quote you direct from multiple manufacturers, cutting out the middleman and getting you better prices than the large dealers. We specialize in cutting edges for motor graders, loaders, snowplows, and more. We offer complete undercarriages for dozers, excavators, pavers, and skid steers, including rubber tracks. Click to visit dmcwearparts.com or call or text 605-840-8082.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Welcome back to Tarani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Winter Warriors Live webcast of your Winter Warrior Playoff Football 2022. It's semifinal night here at Warrior Field, and it has the number one seeded, undefeated, two-time defending state champion Winter Warriors hosting the number 5 seed, 9-1 McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars. Last time these two teams met was in a pretty similar time of year last year, where Winter, of course, won that one 66-28. Tonight I'm joined by Larry Aker once again, the brains behind the two of us anyways. I won't go any further than that because people have got a lot bigger brains than I do running computers. But Larry, good to have you here, and what do you think about tonight's game?
Yeah, when you get to this stage of the game, it's always well tested. You don't just get lucky, getting to the semifinals. So it boils down to four very quality teams. Obviously last week, McCook Central Montrose, beat Mount Vernon Plankington 38-6, which we just had seen Mount Vernon Plankington there at the end of the regular season, and very similar score that we beat them by. So, and that was a close game. It was 14-6 at halftime. I believe MVP got the ball to start the second half. Drove a little bit, turned it over. McCook, Central Montrose, one play. I think it was 56-yard touchdown, and they never looked back from that game. But it's a very interesting matchup tonight. You'll see two different styles. Winter obviously power run game. And they like to stop the run and force teams to throw the ball. Well, you're going to see that tonight because McCook does run the ball, but you'll see a hurry-up offense. All their plays. It's kind of like the college game. You'll see. We'll see if Jody can get some sideline shots of them calling in plays. They got 3 guys over there calling in, signals, and so Winter's got to be ready for that.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. And the other thing is, and I think you mentioned it, I don't know if we were on or off air last week. It was pretty late after the game, but you mentioned that McCook Central Montrose, maybe it was even a couple weeks ago, they don't play a lot of players both ways. And so what the Warriors, of course, love to do is wear you down all game long and make you work on it in every aspect of the game until you get to the fourth quarter where hopefully your hands are on your hips a little more than theirs, type of thing. Tonight, I don't know if you can expect that as much just because those athletes are not playing. A lot of them aren't playing everything possible. So certainly could be a little bit of a unique wrinkle there that the Warriors really haven't seen, along with that true hurry-up, no-huddle type offense. Now, West Central, kind of tried to do that as well to us. Obviously, we kind of know how that went, but this is not West Central, and a very good Fighting Cougar team here from McCook Central Montrose. I think we are just moments away from the national anthem, so we will go silent and come back right after that. And we're back. A nice performance by the Winter All-State Choir members singing the national anthem for us tonight. We'll cut away in just a minute here for the starting lineups as we get ready for the coin toss here. You just want to go to that right now, Jody? All right, we'll be back after the starting lineups.
My name is Ethan Bartles. I'm a senior. My jersey number is 87. Tight end, DN, and punter.
Tayden Mathis, senior, 51. Center, DP.
My name is Noah Best. I'm 11th grade. I'm jersey number 63, and I play tackle.
D end, tight end, Sean Hammerbeck, number 88, sophomore.
Jack Peters, senior, jersey number 28, running back, linebacker, long snapper.
Jack Kruger, senior, number 69, linebacker and guard.
My name's Aiden Barfus. I'm a junior, jersey number 18, and I'm a fullback and middle linebacker.
Carson Keiser, 10th grade, number 6, and corner and running back.
Riley Orrell, I'm a senior, number 30, I play running back and quarterback.
I'm Jude Sargent, I'm a junior, my number is 29, I play strong safety and running back.
Blake Ballmer, senior, number 16, quarterback, free safety.
Welcome back to Torani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
And we're back. Larry was keeping track of the toss here. It looks like the Fighting Cougars will receive. So Winter kind of starting things out the best way for them, they like to do. Now coming into tonight, Larry, McCook Central Montrose averaging 30.8 points a game and giving up a pretty stingy 8.8 points on defense. Fairly similar that way with Winter allowing under a score at 6.7 points a contest, but they do outscore them by nearly 2 scores with 43.8 points, so they got about a 13-point advantage there, at least on paper. Common opponents, we kind of talked about Mount Vernon Plankinton earlier. They finished 8-2. Again, the Fighting Cougars beat them 38-6 at a pretty similar time of the season that the Warriors faced them, and Warriors were successful in that one 34-8. So just a matter of a couple points difference is all in that one. The other one being Bridgewater Emmer Ethan, which of course didn't end up being the team the second half of the season that everyone thought they would be, especially due to injuries. The Fighting Cougars win that one 44-0. Winner, of course, 36-0. So common opponents. McCook Central Montrose actually had the slight edge there in end results, which of course doesn't mean much, but just interesting little tidbits.
Yeah, just kind of another interesting tidbit is, McCook Central Montrose has faced both Hot Springs and Elk Point Jefferson, who's in the other semifinal, playing each other. Winner played West Central and Beersford, who are playing each other tonight in the semifinals. So both had really strong schedules. Obviously, Winner's undefeated, and Elk Point Jefferson had defeated McCook Central Montrose in week 5, I think it was, 35-0. And
so interesting enough, Larry, the opening kickoff a little bit shorter than anticipated. It hits the turf. Will Cleveland, number 20, one of the standouts for the Fighting Cougars for sure at the whiteout spot on the return, but he loses his footing at the 25. Actually got up limping just a little bit. First play from scrimmage is a handoff right up the middle, across the 30 to the 33-yard line, and the Cougars on a nice gain on first down to open things up with.
Well, and we talked about it last week. If you want to beat the Warriors, you're going to have to run the ball, and I'm guessing they saw something on film that maybe Dual did, and got Winter in a position that they're not familiar with, and looks like McCook up front there got some big boys, and they've come ready to play tonight, and they did a nice job there blocking on that. That looked like just an ISO run.
I think Jude Sargent able to stop the fact, and we're going to see an early timeout here. They seemed like they were kind of out of sorts, just standing there waiting for something from the sidelines that they never really got on the same page with. So interesting, with 11:18 to go in the opening quarter, the Fighting Cougars have to burn a timeout already. We'll take a timeout with them and be back to Warrior Field after this.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a fourth-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Welcome back to Taurani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
And we're back with a 2nd and 2. It'll be a kind of a draw, handoff, and Warriors are all over that one. Much better job this time up front as they're able to stop the runner. Jackson Remmers, the junior running back for the Fighting Cougars, actually going to lose a couple yards here, and it's going to be 3rd and 4 now for the Fighting Cougars from their own 32-yard line.
Well, if you're the Warriors, I mean, first and foremost, you have to get lined up, correctly. And just talking to the coaches, they've had a good week of practice, and it seemed a little better than last week. Coaches know, and they knew we just weren't as mentally ready as they would have liked, and so.
And incomplete pass thrown. Honestly, not sure if should have drawn a flag or not. They sent number 13, Ty Dobler, in motion, and it looked like he was starting to turn upfield right at or before the snap, but doesn't draw the flag. Doesn't matter anyways. Incomplete pass, and it's going to be 4th and 4, and most likely a punt situation here for the Fighting Cougars on what started out looking pretty promising right off the get-go, and then the Warriors defense stepped up twice and forces the punt. Oh, wow. That's scary right off the bat. I don't want to see that on special teams. Riley Orrell had it kind of die down at his toes and didn't get a good clean handle on it. Probably one that you just maybe stay away from. You normally would in a situation like that, maybe feeling a little extra pressure to do something, a little eager, getting the ball around the 40-yard line. Fortunate he's able to get back on top of it at the 44-yard line of the Warriors.
Well, you like the fact that they're kicking to him, but got to get your eyes up and see if anybody's coming or make the fair catch. But good field position here for the Warriors, and we'll see if we can take advantage of it.
I'll send Peters in motion. He gets the toss. Looks like he loses his footing. Puts a hand down for sure.
Yeah, we did get a little snow and precipitation last night, but I don't think the field you'll see much of that. It is a little cooler tonight than what they've probably been used to so far this season.
So a loss of 1 on the traction issues for Peters, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Ball on the 43-yard line of Winter. Right back to Peters, similar play. He's got blockers this time, waits for him, and he's down to the 40-yard line of McCook Central Montrose, and a big first down run by Jack Peters.
Well, and what helps is, playing them last year, you kind of get a feel for what they're going to do defensively. And, last week, Mount Vernon Plankington, similar offense. Usually they're not in double tight like Winter is, but you have a good idea what they're going to be in defensively, which helps. Talking to Coach Connett during the week, Dual last week ran a defense they hadn't seen yet that year. So it took a little bit adjusting.
Carter Randall and Will Cleveland on that last stop defensively for the Fighting Cougars, as we see a nice run on first down of 5 yards to the 35-yard line, where it's 2nd and 5 for the Warriors, looking to score on their opening drive after stopping the Fighting Cougars on a 3-and-out.
Well, and we talked a lot about last week. If you want to beat the Warriors, you got to be able to stop the run, and it looks like tonight.
But you can't sell out doing that.
Right,
either.
You can't sell out, but you got to focus on stopping that run and be ready for the play action.
And here's Orrell around the right side, and then pick up about 3 to the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it's going to be 3rd and 1.
One interesting tidbit from last week that I didn't even realize till I think it was today we were talking about last week's game, and the Warriors only had 5 possessions last week, scored on 4 of them.
Wow. Yeah, and you mentioned it, and it kind of seems to sink in a little bit, but I'm with you. I didn't really realize that either. We certainly didn't make much conversation about that. As we see Barfus barreling ahead picking up nearly 5 yards. I'll call it 4 yards and a first down. Ball on the 27-yard line of the Fighting Cougars. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You stop and think about it, though. They were quality possessions. Fewer than probably used to, but obviously made the most out of it. And most of the damage was done through the air in the scoring department. Right. So, yeah, last week's game was just unique in a lot of ways, a lot of different things that both players and fans weren't that used to seeing or having happen. Here's Jack Peters on around the left side. He'll get to about the 22-yard line. Gain of 4 yards.
I like the intensity that the Warriors have tonight, especially up front. You can just see kind of just a little different confidence. We're doing a better job of blocking to the whistle. Again, last week I didn't think we did a very good job, especially early on of doing that. So, Warriors, perfect, sets up perfect, 2nd and 5.
Oh. Peter's going to get it.
A little crisscross counter, and
the
they were all over that. From
Riley Orrell. And nothing happening there. Possibly a loss of about a yard. Going to be 3rd and 6 now for the Warriors. Yeah, nothing warrants a good response than to possibly call them out a little bit and challenge them a little bit and say, you know what, last week we just don't think that you were quite, and that's all it takes. And a group of boys like this, these kind of athletes, they're intense, and they're going to take that personal, whether you wanted them to or not. They are, and they're going to respond. And then we're going to see Riley Orrell picking up more than needed for the first down inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 Warriors.
That was a really nice run by Riley. Good patience. Let his blockers get set up, stayed to that inside, paused just a couple different times. Just nothing fancy, just a lead. Got big old Jack Kruger pulling around there.
Jackson Remmers in on the stop. See, again, the T formation by the Warriors. They like to go to that, of course, sometimes. Better job by the interior there, that time by the Fighting Cougars.
And you see early on the Warriors going to, things they were successful with last year. A lot of inside trap and, plays to the fullback. Had a lot of success last year in that. I believe it was a quarterfinal game, right?
Yes, quarterfinals last year. 2nd and 9. We're going to see Vollmer keep it. And he is ahead for a couple. Down to around the 8-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, this is, you got to buckle in. And obviously, we're in 4-down territory. I wouldn't think, we'd attempt a field goal if it was 4th down. But you got to buckle in here and get this into the end zone.
Pick something up here for sure on 3rd down. You don't want to have to do this distance on 4th down. And makes one miss, but not going to make 2 more of a miss. And once again, number 7, Jackson Remmers, the junior linebacker for the Fighting Cougars, in on the stop. And not going to give the Warriors anything. In fact, maybe, again, a short loss. So just as I couldn't hardly get the words out of my mouth, it happened. And now decision time, at least with the play calling anyways, on a 4th and 6. Ball inside the 10-yard line at the 9. What do you do?
Yeah, that was a good defensive play. Looked like he came on a blitz there and just failed to pick him up. But
play action, Vollmer blindside, tipped and caught, touchdown. Unbelievable concentration and focus. Sean Hammerbeck going to come up with a touchdown reception. Vollmer had pressure coming from his blind side. Pass gets tipped. He stays with it for the first score of the game, 6-0, 4:27 to go.
Well, and that's why you love big athletic kids like that got great hands. It's just like going up and getting a board in basketball.
I'll say, how about a tip? How about a tip it?
Tip it in. Great athletic play there by Sean Hammerbeck.
So Warriors strike first. At times, didn't look easy against this Fighting Cougar defense, but they find a way on 4th down to get it in. Vollmer will sneak in behind the blockers. No, he does not get there. And so, crucial 2 points. Warriors have done a lot better at that recently. They've been near perfect in some games in that category. They fail on that one, so it'll stay 6-0, 4:27 remaining in the opening quarter. We'll step away for about a minute and be back after this.
It's me again. Yep, I'm still around, and so are the great deals like always. Tarani Motors in Valentine is now offering up to $5,000 off any retail order of a new vehicle, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, or Ford, and you get all rebates. Same great deals, new location. Go see Tori and the crew today, or call 402-376-1661. They deliver and pick up vehicles for service as well. Call them today. Tarani Motors of Valentine, where you'd send a friend. See dealer for details.
Are you searching for an epic career in the healthcare field? Look no further. You can get a practical nursing degree from Lake Area Technical College right here at Capital City Campus in Pierce, South Dakota. It's close to home, affordable, hands-on learning, and relevant training, outstanding job placement with an excellent return on your investment, and one of the best nursing programs available in the region. For more information on how you can launch your healthcare career, go to lakeareatech.edu or capitalcitycampus.org.
Welcome back to Tarani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
And we're back in time for an Aiden Barfus kickoff here for the Warriors, leading it 6-0. And McCook Central Montrose getting ready for their second time on offense here. This one going to be fielded at about the 17-yard line, and a good solid tackle made right at the 30. That one returned by number 13, Ty Dobler, the junior for the Fighting Cougars. We're pretty used to seeing good special teams tackles.
Right, it looked like Dalton Peterson in there was the first man down. Sorry, I was trying to get his number. As we've said many times, these numbers aren't the easiest to see, but
right. So out of the gun, again, handoff. Not going to go anywhere. Jackson Remmers going to be stopped for a short loss. Maybe a loss of about half a yard. Or
you like to see that from the Warriors, but again, you gotta be careful. You can't sell out that it's gonna be there, and then they run play action or a naked bootleg that they come out here and no one's home.
This time play action. Has Grocott caught near midfield and across midfield before he's taken down by Oral at the 48-yard line of the Warriors. So a big play offensively to get across the 50-yard line for the Fighting Cougars. And I was just going to mention on the previous play that they sent Grocott in motion, and he came up and it was an extra blocker basically from his tight end spot. And that time they pretty much do the same thing, only but he's going to be lined up as a tight end and comes into the open field and then gets yards after the catch.
Yeah, the Warriors, brought a blitz from the other side, and the linebacker over here, took a couple steps in, which, they're taught to do, and, just couldn't recover in time to cover that flat, which, I guarantee they'll come back to that, and, Warriors just got to do a better job of recognizing that it's a pass and not a run, and but credit their first play from the line of scrimmage setting that up.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Done very well. Speaking of done very well, Ethan Bartles and Jack Kruger in on the stop for the Warriors defensively. No gain. 2nd and 10 for the Fighting Cougars as once again they hand it off to Jackson Remmers out of the backfield. Man in motion will be Dobler. Again, looks like he's maybe going forward, but not getting the call. That one has a chance for an interception. And who was that? Jude Sargent?
Jude Sargent, I believe, yeah.
Jude Sargent with a good old helmet slap, knowing, man, that was a chance. But you know what? Incomplete pass is better than a touchdown pass if you're on defense. So good job of getting in the passing lane, getting hands on it. Maybe next time he is able to haul it in. But he also had a little shove right at the end just to make sure he wasn't going to be able to juggle it and catch it after they seen our touchdown catch. Ty Morrison came in there and kind of played defender.
And he did a good job there of sinking a little lower and giving them that option of the guy in the flat. And you'll see a lot, and they'll probably hit that pass a couple times, which if you're the Warriors, you're all right. Okay, just come up, make a tackle, and that's going to be one of the big keys is if they start completing those. You got to stay patient and just be sure tacklers.
So 4th and 10 from the 48-yard line of the Warriors. They're lined up to go for it. Katzer on 2 incompletions here on this set of downs, and they're going to take their time making sure they're all on the right page here. Snaps good, drops back, going to throw off his back foot, and completed somehow, but going to be for a loss. He'll lose 3 yards on the play, and it'll be turnover on downs.
I believe that was Aiden Barfus. He was all over that.
Yeah, so much so that I can't believe he even completed it.
Right, it looked like Winter just went straight man there and matched up, and Aiden was just shadowing the running back and made a great read on it, and that could have been a pick six pretty easy.
I was feeling a little bit of pressure from Sam Schultz, but I'm really not sure why granted he's a sophomore quarterback, we understand that, but why he felt the need to kind of just throw falling backwards off his back foot and just kind of a touch pass. He probably didn't need a lot on it, but still just things like that maybe add up to make a little difference. Warriors were all over it either way, though. So on 1st and 10, Warriors not going to get much there. We're going to call it no gain. Ball just across the 50-yard line into the Fighting Cougar territory. Possibly even a short loss on that one.
Yeah, and just looking at the lineup, I think Coach Olson said, you got to be ready for number 85. Big boy, and he'll just shoot the gap. Taden Mathis has given up a lot of pounds there, but you just got to minimize the damage that he can do and just try to get in front of him and try not to let him blow things up.
Riley Orr with a carry of almost 8 yards. It's going to set up a 3rd and 3 for the Warriors. Ball on the 42-yard line of the Fighting Cougars. Hoyton was in on that previous play on the stop for a short loss, as Aiden Barfus from his fullback spot unable to make much happen on the previous play.
Yeah, that's who I meant, 52.
So 3rd and 3 for the Warriors. They face some third downs on their first drive, and Barfus going to fight his way through tackles inside the 40 or 35 to the 34, and it's another first down for the Warriors.
And if you're winner, that's what you want to do. Just keep picking up first downs. Just keep grinding away 3, 4, 5 yards at a crack, and just keep wearing that defense down. And, hopefully their D line just keeps picking the wrong way to slant or.
Jackson Remmers again with in on the stop. Mason Sabers kind of helps him out a little bit, but we said that name a lot already defensively for sure in the first quarter.
Yeah, and I think he's one of the kids that starts both ways, and obviously there's a good reason for that.
So pick up a 3 on first down. Going to set up 2nd and 7. Ball on the 31-yard line. Warriors' second trip on this side of the field. First one resulted in a touchdown.
If you notice, when Winter's pulling here, they're getting a little trouble getting caught up. McCook Central Montrose is doing a good job of getting some penetration into our line and causing some havoc. Of our linemen aren't getting down the line like we would like.
So Winter content to hold it for those last 12 seconds or so to see the end of the first quarter. It's a fairly quick one. We're used to seeing that at times with the type of team that we are. 6-0 your lead at the end of one. We'll step away and be back to Warrior Field right after this.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Your local cooperative has a new name. CHS Northern Plains and CHS Midwest Cooperative have joined together to better serve you under the new name CHS River Plains. You gain more options and more value with access to global markets and a powerful supply chain. And you can do more every day using inputs delivered by a team who knows what you need when you need it. Visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in today and let us help you own every day.
Welcome back to Tarani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
So we flipped sides of the 50, and Winter again with the ball on a nice methodical drive here once again on their second time on offense. 2nd and 6. Vollmer's going to step back, has time, no pressure. Man, wide open, caught, a touchdown, Riley Orrell. Winter with her second score of the night. This one comes through the air from Vollmer to Riley Orrell. 12-0 your lead.
Yeah, what a great play call. Out of the quarter break, kind of catch him off guard a little bit there. And Blake Vollmer did a great job of just having patience, let it set up. Lyon did a great job blocking up front, and he let it develop and put it on the money, just like we saw him do last week. And Winter's going to be tough to beat if you got the air game going and the ground game.
So they'll line up for 2. Try to get the point back from the first scorer. This is Barfus on the toss, going to stretch it out to the corner, and he'll get there. So Winter picks up the 2. It'll be 14-0. Yeah, honestly, there was a time where I thought Vollmer wouldn't throw the ball regardless of what he was told to do or thought he should do to anyone but Ethan Bartles, and it just kind of seemed like it was almost predictable. I'll tell you what, he's starting to find some other options out there, and it's working well for him last week and this week also. We're going to cut away for a quick break and be back right after this.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for The Advocate and 12 on Fridays for The Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
Welcome back to Tarani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
And we're set for another Winter Warrior kickoff. Aiden Barfus once again teeing things up for himself here as Warriors look to protect their 14-0 lead here just inside of the second quarter. And the Fighting Cougars looking to get something rolling here a little bit further on offense on their third time around. Able to get into Warrior territory in that last one before the drive stalled out with some incomplete passes. And the kick is away. Nice high end over end. Will back him up to the 7-yard line. And it's going to be Dobler getting out of tackles and spinning around with a whole host of Warriors chasing after him. And he'll get across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And some pretty decent field position to start things off here for the Fighting Cougars.
Yeah, I think Winter was lucky they got a little piece of him there right away to kind of slow him down a little bit. He had a good head of steam going there, and that could have been not good for the Warriors.
1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. A little bit of a high snap, but able to get the handoff in time to Remmers. And he's ahead for a couple. We're up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Winter up front. Again, they got to do a little better job of when they feel that giving up that pressure, they got to make a pile sooner. Looked like right there they were getting pushed back maybe a little too far into the linebackers.
And Hammerbeck not going to be fooled by that one. He stayed right on Katzer.
Well, you got to be careful there. Don't want to get a horse collar there.
I was going to say, I didn't know whether to even bring that up because I was afraid that the flag still might come out because it was close. Be careful, best words we could say. You make a good play like that, you don't want to finish it off with a penalty.
I hadn't seen a horse collar tackle called all year, and then last week after the game, I was at home watching the Wall and Bonham game, and there was 2 horse collar tackles within a minute. And which that doesn't help out. Those are 15-yarders.
So 3rd and 8 upcoming for the Fighting Cougars. Looked like an official timeout. Had a couple of them get together. And not sure what's going to result in all this. Now he's going to go over and communicate to the rest of the crew here. I'm not exactly sure what that's all about. We may never know, but nothing seemed to change at all, so it's still 3rd and 8. Quick drop, and that one up for grabs, and it's going to fall incomplete, but everything could have happened on that one. People had a shot at it for sure. Intended receiver number 12, Jackson Grady, the senior wideout for the Fighting Cougars, the intended receiver, but Warriors had another chance for an interception.
And just I watched a little bit of the McCook and MVP game from last week, and they were completing those passes last week. And if you're winner, you hope the confidence is not there.
Penalty flag before the play gets off. It'll be a false start against the Fighting Cougars.
I was going to say, usually on a punt, you don't, unless there's a winner jump, but usually you have no. And that's why winner does that. If you notice, they run that where they bail out of there, act like they're going to block the punt, and anytime you can maybe get a team to jump off sides and not prepare for that, take it to your advantage, and it worked there.
So that punt probably not going to be what they were hoping it would have been, as it scoots right out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. A bit of a low wobbly punt that time.
Yeah, good field position again for the Warriors, and we'll see if we can take advantage of it. And this game definitely going by quickly here.
It's like Peters on a first down carry of about 4 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 6.
We're seeing good balance from the Warriors. It's not just a one-man show here. We're seeing Jack Peters, Riley Orrell, Aiden Barfus. It looks like Keezer's in there now as well. So
yeah, things have seemed to slow down just a little bit. You mentioned how fast it was going. That first quarter really went by fast. To me, it seems like it just slowed down a little bit as of late, but flag going to fly.
And I would say that's in the area of holding.
Say likely a holding, which either way that play wasn't going to do much. Now, I was going to say,
I would assume they'd move him back.
You would think so. I mean,
I know I would. I wouldn't give them, 3rd and 7. That's manageable.
Now, if the Warriors hadn't been moving the ball, maybe you roll the dice a little bit. But I mean, the Warriors.
You got to put them, 2nd and 15.
And they do take seemingly the more obvious decision there. So they'll be pushed back to their own 44-yard line now on a 2nd and 15.
Now, if it was going to be 4th down, you would maybe think about it, but even then, I think you still move them back. And
Keezer in motion, he'll get the toss. Oh, what a nice tackle in the open field by Weston Remmers.
Yeah, good patience. We just, I think the seam was there, just didn't pick up Remmers there, and he's we've said his name a lot tonight already.
So maybe gain of about a half yard or so. That is it. Again, just stopped in his tracks. Of course, Keezer not the biggest of backs, but typically that doesn't matter with his speed, quickness. But that time just didn't have a chance. Too much of Remmers right in front of him. So 3rd and 15 now. And another pass. Ballmer with all kinds of time. Finds him maybe a little late, but able to complete it. We saw a similar thing last week with Barfus with the tiptoes on the sideline. And it's a big first down conversion on a 3rd and 15 to Aiden Barfus on the sideline.
Well, and when the linebackers are selling out that much on run and motion, you set them up with play action. And
right, Peters looked like he was maybe going to get the toss, and Ballmer pulls it back in and able to find Barfus, who does a nice job becoming a receiver there. So Ballmer, no hiding anything this time, quickly sets up the screen and doesn't work as well as I thought it could have, the way they decided to make that play call and the time it took and the execution.
Well, it was there.
Right.
All the linemen, went where you'd hope they would go. Just forgot to pick up one of the secondary guys, and usually it's when the linemen whiff like that or miss them, you don't want them see changing. You just hope the back can make a miss.
Which, don't get me wrong, a gain of 5 is nothing to be whining about at all. As literally somersaulting through tackles is Keiser for a first down on a 2nd and 5. He'll get it all the way down to the 16-yard line on a gain of, I believe, about 9 yards. Big first down there from Keiser.
Yeah, and that's the, good patience and just dancing his way right through the hole, and nice pickup.
We're going to have the second timeout called by the Fighting Cougars.
Are you confident that you have the right products for your fields? Contact Sherm Gucci with Hogemeyer, the right seed. Sherm will help you select the right products for your acres, corn, soybeans, alfalfa, and sorghum. If world-class genetics and a seed rep with an unwavering commitment is important to you, go with Sherm Gucci and Hogemeyer, the right seed. Phone 402-760-2172.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Easy on.
Welcome back to Tarani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
And we are back out of the Fighting Cougar timeout. 1st and 10 for the Warriors on the Fighting Cougars 16-yard line. So Warriors once again not with extremely big plays here tonight so far, although there's been some nice gains, especially through the air. But Warriors, again, not really those 1 or 2 play scoring drives like they're capable of. But now we're going to have some movement early here. I'm guessing that's going to come back against the Warriors.
Just a quick score update in the other 11B semifinal. Elk Point Jefferson does lead 28-0 over Hot Springs. That game is just into the second quarter, so Elk Point Jefferson again just, handily in that game.
Yeah, Noah Best just a little bit too eager to get off the ball that time. You like to see him firing off the line, but not before the ball is snapped. And just a little mental hiccup, so it'll be 1st and 15 after the penalty, and Barfus with a little jump cut. Going to pick up nearly 5 yards and get back to the line of scrimmage, and then maybe 1, so we'll call it 2nd and 9.
Well, you're in four down territory no matter what here. So you want to try to pick up 4 or 5 here and make it a manageable, 3rd down, and then if you have to, hopefully you can pick up a yard or 2 on 4th down.
Ty Dobler on the stop for the Fighting Cougars. Here is Barfus once again. I think the timing of that might have just been a tad bit off, or the exchange anyway seemed just a little bit not quite smooth. Going to gain close to 3 on that one. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 now. Ball on the 13-yard line.
The Warriors must have brought back in Riley Orrell. It looks like here for Keiser.
Good pickup.
Looks like we got our starting backfield back in there.
T formation. Vollmer looked like he was going to keep it himself. Gets it out to Orrell. And Orrell going to pick up a few yards here down to the 10-yard line.
I don't know if we've seen much option from the Warriors this year. A little different look, but
right. It sure caught me off guard. I don't know if it caught the defense off guard, and they did a pretty good job of handling it, considering. But it looked like Vollmer could have held on to it too much longer, so he kind of waited it out. They just did a nice job of taking away that option with some defenders covering Oral as well.
This will be a big play momentum-wise here. If you're
4th and
winner,
4.
you want to score. And
does Coach Olson take a timeout?
Yeah.
He does. 4th and 4 after we come back from this Winter Warrior timeout, their first of the half, 6:37 remaining, 14-0 Warrior lead. We'll be back after this.
Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the sports ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for easy entrees.
Welcome back to Tarani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
And we're coming back to you here. Both teams still huddled up, going to utilize their full length of the timeout here. Again, 6:40 remaining in the second quarter. Winner facing a 4th and 4. They converted on their first drive of the game on a 4th down on the tipped pass that was caught for the first score of the game, the first score by the Warriors. Of course, they don't have to look for the end zone here, capable of picking up a first down. But in a situation like this, you probably it's hard not to see the end zone or the goal line from here. But just keep in mind, score not needed here to get a first down. Wow. So most likely that's exactly what the timeout was called for.
Right, and you're not even thinking, hey, they're gonna run the fake motion and try to go on 2 and draw us off sides. But another great play call.
Yeah, and not one but 3 linemen, D linemen jumped for the Fighting Cougars. Like you said, all they did was just send that.
Well, and that linebacker was coming hard too, and I bet Blake Ballmer really sold that cadence and probably exaggerated that the hut really well as well.
So again, Oral will go in motion. This time it counts for something as he gets the toss, and bodies will get stacked up. Play still not over yet. Couldn't really see a thing, to be honest. There's a lot of bodies in the way. But it looks like he's going to pick up about 4 yards down to maybe even just inside the 1 yard line. So 2nd and goal from, we'll call it the 1, possibly inside the 1 yard line.
Yeah, normally I would say probably quarterback sneak here, but with the nose tackle, I'm guessing we're probably off tackle of some sort here. Nothing fancy, just get downhill and get in the end zone.
Austin Hoyton, the senior, third-year starter for the Fighting Cougars. And it looks like it's Barfus from his fullback spot in for the 3rd score of the night for the Warriors. They take a 20-0 lead here with 5:47 remaining before the half. 2 points coming up.
Well, the Warriors, obviously need to get this 2-point conversion, and then, they can't relax. There's definitely plenty of time left here in this first half.
Because comebacks are built into this McCook Central Montrose system. A pass-heavy team and a hurry-up type of team, when they need to move and score, they're capable. Not going to happen, though, for the Warriors this time. 1 of 3 on 2-point conversions, so we stay at 20 points, 20-0, 5:47 remaining. We're going to give a chance for some sponsors to be heard from, and we'll be back from Warrior Field after this.
Welcome back to Tarani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
And so here we are back at Warrior Field. Gerald Tibrick, Larry Aker on the call for you again tonight. more than proud to be bringing it to you. Anybody not able to be here tonight, that's unfortunate. So far it's been pretty much winner on both sides of the ball. However, not in that overwhelming dominant type fashion. Certainly Fighting Cougars making the Warriors work for things and coming up big on those 2-point stops a couple times here tonight. And again, certainly more than capable of getting right back into things here before halftime. Kick away from Aiden Barfus. Going to chase it all the way back to the 10-yard line. That is Will Cleveland. And nice special teams play once again by the Warriors. Just a 5-yard return out to the 15-yard line. Good coverage downfield.
Yeah, very good coverage there by the Warriors. Looked like they maybe were trying to set up a wall on that far sideline, but kick coverage was down there, and great tackle. It looked like Dalton Peterson in there, and Jack Kruger.
Mm-hmm. Jack Kruger, I think, initiated the contact. Dalton kind of helped finish things off. There's a handoff. Remmers going to be ahead for a couple hard yards. I'm going to give him 1, 2nd and 9. The Warriors, after that initial first run from Remmers, done a pretty nice job of containing anything we've seen from him.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a long night for the Warriors after that first play, but they've settled in and fixed things and have done a good job.
Play action once again is not going to fool them. Hammerbeck comes at him now. Doesn't even end up taking him down, but
looks like a face mask maybe.
Which is ironic because Hammerbeck showing the restraint to not just bury him to the turf, but gets the hands up high. Maybe got him in the face mask.
And I think it probably just hands to the face. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about Hammerbeck handling that like that? Is that, something that...
Well, I get what he was trying to do, and...
It's still good defense, it's just not maybe a little out of the ordinary.
You'd like to see him maybe just make a run at him, but then you're also going, well, are they going to call late, is he going to let go of it and they're going to call a late hit, but, he trying to, deflect the pass and just... got us.
Still good defense, just a little bit out of the ordinary, perhaps.
Nothing hurt. It's just a 5-yard penalty.
Right.
Yeah, you'd like to, just see him grab him and just get him down.
Once again, not much there. Looked like Peters in on the stop for sure, the first man in there anyways. And it's going to be enough, just enough for the first down for the Fighting Cougars, so they'll move the chains with the ball being spotted right on the 25-yard line of McCook Central Montrose. 4:36 remaining in the opening half. Quick off the line were the Cougars.
And Winter, didn't get set up there like they were supposed to be. They were too busy trying to get lined up, but, they got to get set and just, all of them can play the positions, and I know they've worked on this in practice because we played many teams that have done this, and communication is the key, and you just got to say, hey, Jack, you're out there. Hey, the other Jack, you're out there, and just bump over.
Pass complete on the slant to Grady. Jackson Grady hauls it in across the 40 to the 41-yard line. And another first down by the Fighting Cougars on what could be a critical drive here, as the Warriors will have the ball to start the third quarter. Right at 4 minutes to go here in the second. And Grady, who caught the pass, is still down on the turf. His legs kind of taken out from underneath him by Peters on the tackle. So we hope he's able to bounce back from whatever possible low leg injury happened there. Looked like it might have been a left leg that he was grasping. So while we have a moment here, not going to focus too much on the injury. Like I said, we hope he's all right. But just some interesting things here with the final four teams here in Class 11B football. Of course, we've talked about the score a few times already with Elk Point Jefferson. 0 appearances in their school history and making it to that championship game. So how awesome is that for those folks from Elk Point Jefferson? Looks like they're probably a really good start at 28-0 here in the second quarter at making their very first trip to the Dakota Dome in the championship game in 11B. So far from final, but pretty awesome for them nonetheless. And of course, Hot Springs, the other team in that matchup, they have one appearance back in 2003, and they lost to West Central, a team that of course Winter's pretty familiar with as well. So Hot Springs was trying to make it back for only their second time in school history. Looks like they're going to have a pretty tough time of doing that by the way things are going early for them. But more similar things to come here as we get the chance. But just kind of highlighting a little bit of that other matchup going on tonight in 11B.
Just a little bit there on that, defense. They love to, run that route, that slant route. Now you'd probably like Carson to be maybe just a little bit deeper, but good job. I mean, they're going to complete those. You just got to limit their yards after the catch. Be in good position, and hopefully they don't throw a good ball every time.
So Katzer ends up keeping it himself on that one. Does not give it to Remmers, as we have been accustomed to seeing in that type of formation. And he'll pick up a short half yard. That's about it. So 2nd and 10. This time Katzer with time, and now he's going to be pressured and throws complete, but nothing going to be after the catch. Barely back to the line of scrimmage. Pass was caught by Cade Grocott, the junior tight end for the Fighting Cougars.
I was just about ready to say that they're giving him too much time. But then the Warriors are able to get in there and kind of make him, hurry up. But good coverage in the secondary by the Warriors. He had to check down and give it to his, big tight end or his halfback or wherever he's playing there. And Aiden Barfus, nice job being there for the tackle.
And what didn't hurt either was Sean Hammerbeck's frame with arms extended straight in the air, being part of that pressure, just getting in the way. Anything you can if you can't get there. So 3rd and 10 now. Katzer again with time, going to step back and throw. Has a man, but too far to the sideline as pass is incomplete, intended for number 20, Will Cleveland. And we're going to see 4th and 10. And what probably is a punt situation here with 2:21 to go, but you never know.
Well, I think you'll see the Warriors, they learned their lesson a few weeks ago, and they're, they'll leave starting defense out there and just play it safe and, expect a fake. But I don't think they'll give up this field position.
Now another low punt. This one, Oral does the smart thing, the hard thing, but the smart thing, and he just lets it roll to a stop. It'll be down at the 27-yard line. Another punt by Owen Alley, the junior, and these punts aren't getting much airtime at all, which can be a dangerous thing, as we know, when you're not expecting a punt to be coming right at you or dropping beside you, and all of a sudden here it is. You're potentially in harm's way, but.
Well, the biggest thing is you got to be careful it doesn't take a bad bounce, especially that when it's going end over end like that and coming right at you. This isn't the smoothest of fields, right. And it could take a bad hop pretty darn easy.
So probably the least favorable field position of the night here for the Warriors, which speaks highly of what defense can do to help flip the field position battle. And we'll see Vollmer keep it himself on a successful first down run of close to 6 yards.
Yeah, and we got plenty of time here. I wouldn't expect to, probably air it out, but, if you get a big gain, you get a timeout and maybe try to get another one in the end zone.
I think that was Austin Hoyton on the stop for Fighting Cougars on that last one. Short gain on 2nd down by Barfus.
Probably the biggest thing right here is ball security, and you kind of saw it, maybe bobbled it just a little bit there, but you got to take care of the ball here, and you can't, give them good field position by turning it over. And
a minute 15 seconds is plenty from here, to get a score in, especially through the air, and a timeout to go with it. So Winter just going to kill clock here.
If you do get to 4th down, you got your next best weapon in Ethan Bartles. So,
and this would be kind of an optimal spot for him to be punting from. And Oral maybe looking to hit him with something they weren't expecting. He's able to pick up the first down out across the 40 to the 41. But now with Winter letting a lot of that clock bleed off prior to that play, kind of playing it safe again, just no reason to cause anything to happen. Now you wonder if they're actually going to look to score or not here as they come up to the line with purpose. 30 seconds to go. 2 timeouts remaining. Vollmer has time, hit after he threw, and way out in front of everybody. Closest guy, probably Keyser, to that one.
Yeah, you're just hoping you kind of catch him off guard, and you can maybe pick up a touchdown or another first down. I think the Warriors they have 2 timeouts, and McCook just has the 1. So if you do get a first down, you might think about taking another timeout and getting one to the end zone.
I'll tell you, there's been a couple times I thought McCook Central Montrose maybe moved early or very quickly. That time I think the Warriors might have got away with one over on that far sideline, but maybe it's all in my eyes. So Keyser will get a timeout called by the Warriors here. Go ahead.
Yeah, that looked like it was setting up really nice, and looked like he maybe bobbled it just a little bit, but got it back. And
3rd and 3 upcoming for the Warriors as they take their second timeout of the half. We'll take a timeout with them and be back.
Grossenberg Implement knows to have a healthy, nice-looking lawn, you need to have good lawnmower blades. So this week, Grossenberg is giving you an 8% discount on all lawnmower blades. Whether you put them on this fall after you're done with your yard work or save them to put them on next spring, buy your lawnmower blades this week and save 8%. Why not save some green on your mower blades? Get new blades now and save at Grossenberg Implement.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on live ticket TV.
Welcome back to Tarani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
20-0, 3rd and 3 out of their second timeout. Barfus is going to have the first down and more inside the 30-yard lines, tiptoeing his way down the sideline, but they're going to mark him out well before my eyes caught it at the 32-yard line. And it's still going to be plenty for a first down, but looked like he even had 5-6 more yards if he was able to stay in bounds prior to that.
Well, I was just going to say, Winter's not going to do anything risky because you get the ball to start the second half. And the last thing you want to do is give McCook, Central Montrose, the momentum going into halftime. So they're going to keep it simple. I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe the same thing. You got, 10 seconds left here.
And we're going to have their third and final timeout called by McCook Central Montrose. So they want a game plan for this situation defensively a little bit, kind of react to what the Warriors are maybe going to show them. And, again, they don't want to give up anything here that's going to allow the Warriors to get points here in the final few seconds before the half. That is for certain.
Well, if they're anything like Winter, they have a stack of cards that are probably about 200 deep of different formations and different things they're going to run. And when Winter comes out in that formation, they're probably going, we haven't seen this formation yet this year. We did see it last year. And let's get a timeout and talk about this. But,
yeah, so 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Like you said, it's like about 9 seconds left on the game clock here in the first half. It would be more than big for the Warriors if they were able to get points here and just about equally as big if McCook Central Montrose doesn't give up any more here in the first half. Again, knowing that the Warriors will await that opening kickoff of the third quarter. So both teams with an opportunity to talk things over and figure out strategies here to how to close out the first half. Vollmer going to roll to his left, fires quickly to the sideline, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Oral, it looked like, and just...
Yeah, it looked like they were just trying to get first down, give a little more manageable, touchdown. Now you have 5 seconds, so probably got one shot here.
And do they take a shot, or do they just hand it off? Not really going to hurt anything too much by taking that shot, other than giving up a long interception return.
Right, you tell them if you're going to catch it, it's going to be in the back of the end zone or towards the out of bounds, where if they intercept it, they have nowhere to go besides out of bounds.
So Vollmer doing everything right.
Just like that.
Lets it sail, and it's incomplete.
Just bobbled it.
Yeah, pass does fall incomplete, but wow. Still going to give Vollmer credit here just for a second before we get too far away from this into halftime. Vollmer does a nice job. He's into the shotgun, which is something he's not that comfortable with doing. He's going to give good play action fake. He's going to have pressure right away, and he's going to avoid that and go over to his right and still have time, keeping his eyes downfield. He had his target in his end zone by then. Of course, timing kind of off. Defenders have a chance, so it's going to be pretty tough to pull anything off there, but credit him. He puts the ball about the only place he could and just hope that something good happened, and it didn't that particular time, but I'm impressed by the quarterback play of Vollmer.
Yeah, I mean, he threw it where only good things can happen, if you're a winner. And but what a good first half by the Warriors. Impressed defensively. Besides that first play and one pass play, we haven't given up much yards, and field position has been the key so far, and that's been in Winter's favor. You probably won't see a big yardage difference, too much, because I don't think Winter doesn't have too many yards yet, just because of field position. But a good first half.
Yeah, really quickly going to get into the history of these two teams here. Winter with a 2-1 record against the Fighting Cougars, going back to November of 2011. Winter lost that semifinal game to them 28-7. I remember that one. I think most everyone with any kind of a memory does. It was a tough one to take here at home. Since then, Warriors have had 2 wins against them, both coming in late October, with a 30-0 win back in 2020 and a 66-28 win, which I alluded to earlier in that quarterfinal game last year.
Jody and I were just talking about that game in 2011, and I couldn't remember if must have been 7-6 or 14-7 at halftime or something, but it was a close game at halftime, and that was a very good Cook Central team that just dominated that second half. A couple of side notes: there's a couple Warrior coaches that were playing on that team.
You're right. Good point. Absolutely. Interesting. There's always interesting things. Some of them we all pick up on. Some of them we never do. But there's always other things to look at. We're going to step away for a few minutes here, give our sponsors a chance to be recognized here at halftime. We'll definitely try to be back prior to the start of the third quarter. We'll rattle off a little bit more at the mouth here and hopefully keep you entertained and informed. Until then, we'll see you in a few.
TV.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can create a personalized, goal-based plan to help you prepare for whatever life brings so you can feel more confident about your financial future. Call Wealth Partners, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, today at 605-842-3832. That's 605-842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street, Winter, South Dakota, 57580. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Hi, this is Lo from Litas Seed. Fall is here, and with that, we have early cash discounts on corn, beans, and other seed. This year, we've teamed up with the 7th largest crop protection company to bring more value to your operation. Let us bid your CAM needs. Also, now is NRCS reclamation and grass seeding time. Last year, we saved a customer $2,000 on a small job. Call Logan at 605-840-4591, and let's see how Litas Seed can add value for you. Litas Seed is your go-to from corn to cover crops, soybeans to sunflowers, and all forages. 605-840-4591.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in. Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Shop local with Burke and Gregory Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crew at Burke and Gregory Building Centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook and shop online anytime at bgbuildingcenter.com.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Oh, why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt. And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic!
Yeah, that was awesome. When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit capitalcityfordtoyota.com.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here, we're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC, first-class banking on a first-name basis.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Just as you aim to reach new heights on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help you do the same on your farm. Putting together a solid plan for each customer is the goal at Elevate, so you can win all season long. With a full lineup of field seeds, including corn, soybeans, alfalfa, sorghum, forage, cover crops, wildlife habitat, and more, along with a full line of chemicals and plant health products, Elevate is ready to put your plans into action. Check us out at elevateagronomics.com or stop by the office in Winter today. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder! Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Are you looking for a new vehicle but not finding what you want? Don't settle on a vehicle you don't love. Your order experts are here to help. We call it Vern ID Ford Your Way. Reserve your new car today. Your car, your way, on your time. Yes, it's that simple. Want to build your car online? Vern ID Ford Your Way. Want to chat with our order expert? Vern ID Ford Your Way. Whatever you want, however you want, Vern ID Ford Your Way can help.
Welcome back to Tarani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
And we're back. We'll get to some stats here really quickly, but just something else, one of those many little tidbit things. Looking at opponents, like kind of strength of schedule, more or less. Very similar that way, too. So, I mean, a 10-0 record, a 9-1 record. Fairly well earned by both teams. Winner, of course, had an opposition winning percentage of 58.7 and exactly 2 percentage points less at 56.7. McCook Central Montrose's opponent, so both had a pretty decent schedule of opponents throughout this year, including playoff games. I'll add that note. So again, just some of those similar things are pretty similar things on paper, anyways. Certainly led us to believe that this would be one heck of a game, and a 20-0 game against this Fighting Cougar team still doesn't seem like that much. It kind of feels more like maybe an 8-0 game.
Right. Just some quick stats here. Winner had 206 total yards of offense. McCook Central Montrose just had 48 in the first half, so a little bit of a lopsided there. Winner did have 36 plays. McCook Central Montrose only had 19. So, that's probably the big difference, right there. Winner had 65 yards through the air. McCook Central Montrose had 30. 141 yards on the ground for Winner, 18 for McCook Central Montrose.
How many people in Vegas bet on that the Warriors would have almost twice as many yards in the air in the first half?
I didn't know you could bet on that, but
you probably can. I shouldn't have.
The Warriors did have 12 first downs, 3 first downs for McCook Central Montrose, and I think we saw most of those come right at their last drive. Blake Vollmer for the Warriors, 4 of 7 for 65 yards, and probably most importantly, 2 touchdowns through the air. Rushing wise, for McCook Central Montrose, Jackson Remmers has 8 attempts for 17 yards. For Winner, Aiden Barfus leads the way, 10 carries, 47 yards. Riley Oral, 7 carries, 36 yards. Jack Peters, 6 carries, 26 yards. Carson Keyser, 4 carries, 24 yards. And Blake Vollmer had 2 carries for 8 yards. Receiving, Riley Oral had a catch for 31 yards and a touchdown. Aiden Barfus, 2 catches, 25 yards. Sean Hammerbeck, a catch for 9 yards and a touchdown as well. Defensively, McCook Central Montrose is led by Remmers. He has 7.5 half tackles. I'm just looking to. I believe that's right.
I can believe
because there's, there's Weston and there's Jackson.
Right, 2 Remmers.
And I believe it's Jackson that has that.
Well, I would agree with that.
Defensively for Winner, pretty equal. Jack Kruger leads the way with 3 tackles. Jude Sargent, 2.5. Aiden Barfus, 2. Carson Keyser, 2. Noah Best and Blake Vollmer with 1.5. So we're ready for second half action here. Warriors hopefully ready for everything, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little pooch or something and
Connor McGuire doing the kicking for the Fighting Cougars. Short kick, end over end. Took a pretty high bounce there towards the end before it was gathered up.
Looked like Jude Sargent there on the...
I concur.
Good field position again for the Warriors, and we'll see what kind of halftime adjustments both teams have made here. And as we've said in the past, though, that's one of the strengths, in my opinion, is on this Warrior coaching staff, is they're very good at making halftime adjustments, especially up front and especially offensively here.
So 1st and 10, we'll see that T formation right away. And it's Oral dragging a tackler with him, yards after contact, out to the 42-yard line.
And that's the Riley Oral you love to see. Just a hard-nosed runner and just running people over, just lowering the head and lowering the boom. And what a nice pickup on first down. And you see Winter right away. They're going to set the tone here for the second half and try to make a statement.
And we have an equipment timeout or something. They're going to force Connor McGuire to come off, at least for a play anyways.
Well, I'm not too sure if that wasn't the guy that got hit. Might be in concussion protocol.
Maybe a little bit rattled. A few cobwebs in there to clear out yet.
But you hope the young man is all right. And
Barfus running over tacklers, trying to break free, and just going to get taken down at the 45-yard line, but he was getting out of that tackle away from all the way to the end zone on another impressive run by this Warriors backfield.
Yeah, just hard running and great blocking up front. And that's what you like to see right out to start the third quarter.
And again, they hit him with that little bit of misdirection. It's going to cause Ty Dobler possibly could have had a shot at tackling. Get him out of sorts following that man in motion, and so many times we see that lead to good things when the defense bites on the wrong thing. Gain of 3 on first down there. It'll be 2nd and 7. Ball at the 42-yard line. Shout-outs. Jeff McCready once again was a little worried earlier on that we weren't going to be doing the game, but I think he figured out by now that we certainly are. And also my brother Brian Widener watching it. Does plan on making the trip to Vermilion next week if the Warriors get there. And Barfus again busting out of tackles, stumbling forward for another first down on a gain of about 9 yards down to the 34-yard line.
Another first down for the Warriors, and just keep the chains moving. Again, good blocking up front, good blocking by the wingbacks. And good hard running there by Aiden Barfus.
Owen Alley, one of the Cougars I know in there, coming from behind to make that tackle. Probably not the only one, but he was definitely one of them responsible for that stop. 1st and 10, Barfus. Not as much that time, gain of a couple, down to the 31.
Looked like Remmers in there again, Jackson Remmers.
Yeah, we got, again, Weston Remmers and Jackson Remmers to distinguish between.
It looks like both of them playing inside linebackers there, and, both very good tacklers and very good linebackers. The Warriors got to continue to, try to get them and get a piece of them.
2nd and 7, and that run stacked up. Gain of only about 1. Going to bring up 3rd and 6, ball to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, if you saw there, they let the nose tackle or whoever's over the ball there go, and Riley Oral there.
Austin Hoyton.
Yep, Riley Oral came down the line, and he kind of slipped. They must have had a stunt on. It looked like the D end or the D tackle from the weak side there made that play.
3rd and 6, Riley Oral. Fast and physical.
I think that was Jack Peters.
Was it?
Yep.
It was. Say it isn't so.
But either way, yeah, nice hard run by Jack Peters there.
Wow. Hard to say that 30 looked like 28, but
I was just paying attention, knowing that Jack was playing on this right
so I
side
should
over
pay
here,
attention?
and Riley's on the.
I mean, that'll help. That was Jack Peters all the way. And here we got a flag being thrown by the referee in the backfield. So Jack Peters with one heck of a run.
Yep. Holding, and that's not, I mean, not what you want to see on first down. Now you're looking at 1st and 20, and especially in this field position here.
Well, we got a second here. We're just going to kind of highlight Winter a little bit here. Of course, they have 9 state championships since the beginnings of what we know now as the state championships in 1981. They've played in the impressive thing in 5 out of the last 7 championship games in Class 11B. Of course, they went back-to-back in 15 and 16, lost that one to Bridgewater Emory Ethan and Brookings at 19, and then now back-to-back in 20 and 21. As here's Barfus straight up the middle, back across or inside the 30 to the 29, gain of about 3 on 2nd and 20, or 1st and 20 rather. And of course, in school history, Winter never has had that three-peat, which is obviously one of the big things that could happen this year. Not to say that was necessarily a goal at the start of the season. A lot of the times the goals are a little bit more humble and small, or that lead to bigger things. But certainly in the fans, anyways, a goal for those bragging rights and for doing something that's never been done in winter football history, going for that three-peat, if they can give themselves a chance. Here's Peters, no doubt about that on this one. Jack Peters taking a host of Cougars and still never lost his footing, shoved for several yards and just unable to get him down on a very inspired run by Jack Peters.
Well, and if you're the Warriors, you love to see Jack Peters running that hard and with that intensity. Looked like a little counterplay there. Noah Best out
just gonna say
in front doing the blocking, and nice hard run there by Jack Peters.
So 3rd and a more manageable 8 here from digging themselves in a hole after that holding penalty, and then they're going to get him again on that same type of deal where they send Oral in motion, gets the hard count, and gets them to jump offside. So the Fighting Cougars not helping themselves out there, going to give 5 penalty yards back, I would assume.
Well, it looks
but
like
let's make the call first, I guess, right?
Debating a little bit, but I would assume it's offsides, but it looked like it anyway. But
Winter also has that school record currently of 33 straight wins.
I wonder if they didn't call it on Blake Palmer. False start, backing out there a little bit.
Selling it too well, a little too much.
Well, and you can kind of see him there explaining to the official. I mean, he was coming right at Blake, and so
reaction to the defense,
right?
But so that one does not go. Pardon me, does not go against McCook Central Montrose. That it will take Winter back out of the +10 here. It looks like a 3rd and 13 now instead of a 3rd and 3.
Well, the good news is we're halfway through this third quarter already, and
right. The old friend game clock. Here's a shot to the end zone, up for grabs, incomplete. Trying to get it to Ethan Bartles. Vollmer put it again where it pretty much needed to be, and it was just a tough catch to make, being defended in the back of the end zone. So Winter's taking their shots a couple times here tonight, trying to get something deep, and it's going to set up a 4th and 13 here now for the Warriors. Probably the worst situation they've been in on down and distance here tonight. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Well, the good news is you pretty much have a open playbook here, and
yeah, if worse comes to worse, you're okay with giving them ball at the 25-yard line. If not, anything's better. Screen's set up, and it'll fall incomplete on the low throw, and so turnover on downs for the first time for the Warriors here tonight. They'll give it to the Fighting Cougars at their own 25-yard line.
And that was a good decision by Blake Vollmer, just to kind kind of throw it in the ground there right at the line of scrimmage. Can't afford to, give them a turnover. It looks like a little miscommunication by the Warriors on what they were supposed to be running there.
Handoff again, straight up the middle. Warriors interior holding pretty tough once again against Remmers.
Again, I do like the game plan here by McCook Central Montrose, coming out, keeping the Warriors honest with the run game. Obviously they had, good luck on the first play from scrimmage, but, they'll probably look to air it out a little more here.
2nd and 8, Katzer back to pass, and it's intercepted. This could go the distance, and it will not as he's taken out of bounds near the goal line. Flag flies. That was a hard hit.
And a flag on the play. It's either a late hit out of bounds or you just hope Blake's okay.
Right, when you see your starting quarterback make that interception, you kind of want him to go the distance because you don't want something like that to happen. He took a shot out of bounds inside the 2-yard line there.
You want to talk about what a free safety is supposed to be about. The break on that ball and go and attacking at its highest point. That's what you like to see out of your free safety. And what a great interception by Blake Balmer. And, hopefully he's all right. And
so they're going to mark the penalty yardage off from about the 7-yard line.
He's probably a little more stunned than anything.
And so it looks like maybe about the 3-yard line is where Winter will have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, it should be half distance from wherever he went out.
So the good news is Vollmer's trotting back out to his quarterback spot in the huddle. Yeah, just definitely a little unnerving to see anyone take a shot like that, but certainly quarterback at this point in the season, not something you really want to have happen. So a winner here off the turnover, trying to get points, and he will. Gets it across the goal line. Aiden Barfus punches one in for the Warriors, and so they do capitalize off the turnover interception return by Vollmer, and one play later, they're into the end zone. So huge turnaround here. Winner goes for it on 4th down. They're stopped to give the ball to the Cougars, and then they get that takeaway. We've seen in the first half, Larry, that a couple times Winter was just that close to having those interceptions. This time it wasn't close at all. Again, nice job by Vollmer, as you said, to jump that lane and get it. Here's Peters in motion now. He'll get the toss and taken down pretty quickly, stopped well short of the goal line. So one positive thing here for the Fighting Cougars certainly has been just that. They've only let Winter be successful on one of those tonight, so the score will stay at 26-0, 5:17 remaining in the 3rd quarter. We'll step away and be back after this.
There's a lot of There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity.
Welcome back to Tarani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
And once again, the Warriors kickoff team will take the field with Barfus doing the kicking tonight here for the Warriors. He'll get ready to tee it up and give it the boot here in just a second.
It is now 40-7 with 3 minutes to go in the third for that Elk Point Jefferson Hot Springs game.
Tell you another local area game out of the class, but that Lyman County Gregory game,
13-6.
One that certainly
Gregory
should be a good one and pretty exciting for the area. Have a couple area teams slugging it out. That one going to be taken from the 19-yard line, and again, good special teams as Cleveland unable to do much on the return. Just impressed by Winter's special team coverage, which, you know, they've shown us pretty good things most of the year, but I don't know, tonight it just seems like they are on point.
Yeah, definitely good coverage, and probably most impressive the last couple kickoffs have been, you know, good tackling.
So they'll give to number 7, Jackson Remmers, once again. And probably the most success we've seen out of that in some time here, as he's going to take out about 7 yards.
Well, and that's, if you're the Warriors, that's something you don't want to happen, is give them up, 6-7 yards on first down, because, that plays right in. That gives them McCook, Central Montrose, way too many options now.
Right, on the 2nd and 3, anything goes. And we'll go right back to Jackson Remmers. Shy of the first down by almost 2 yards.
See him getting up a little slow there. A lot of that probably has to do with this colder weather. It's amazing how much the little extra sting.
Jack Peters giving him a good leg tackle, a lot of time to get him to the turf. But, yeah, you're lining up getting tackled time after time after time. Either go numb or else it'll hurt after a while. And for the third time in a row, Jackson Remmer straight ahead, able to pick up the first down for the Fighting Cougars. And, yeah, like you mentioned earlier, I mean, kudos to them for staying true to that and keeping the Warriors having to be, disciplined to stop that run, especially in the interior part there. It doesn't always have to amount to much, and sometimes the meaning of the play call is much bigger than that. And here's Remmers on one of the largest gains of the night for the Fighting Cougars out near midfield. We tackled at the 49-yard line, and another big first down pickup following a first down pickup for the Fighting Cougars.
Yeah, that was a good touchdown-saving tackle there. It's just nothing fancy there. Looks like they're pulling one guy, but it's just an ISO. And then here they come back with the bootleg. But unfortunately, the Warriors, and you got Sean Hammerbeck again there, getting those long stretched arms out, making it difficult to see that guy in the flat.
And maybe a good thing for Winter defensively here for that to happen. It just stops play for just a little bit and gives them a chance to kind of reset, regroup, catch a breath. 2nd and 10, here's Remmers. Starting to see some next level penetration here by that line, and Remmers able to pick up 5 on that one, so it's 3rd and 5 now for the Fighting Cougars. And quickly back to the line of scrimmage, and this is where they can catch Winter here a little bit.
Well, you don't like to see that if you're Winter.
Oh, you really don't like to see that. Yards after the catch and the cutback, he's going to be called out of bounds, though, at the 21-yard line, so that will silence the crowd a little bit anyways, as otherwise it looked like he was going to be able to score on that one. But just a missed opportunity there, I think, by Keyser I believe it was Keyser to make that tackle as he was right there after the catch.
Well, and I know Winter's gone over this, but if you're injured or something happens, just sit down. The officials will stop the game for you so you can get a sub in. You don't like to see that. Jack Peters there, I think it was, running off the field, and then here you're running a linebacker out there. Not many good things are going to happen from that.
We say Dalton Peterson getting out there late, and my apologies, correction, that was Riley Orrell. I was referring to not Keyser.
And you see a lot of shifting, just trying to get the Warriors to.
Ball on the ground and just able to get onto it before Hammerbeck gets there. Hammerbeck smelled that one, hoping to pick up that fumble.
Well, and sometimes you get too fancy and you trick yourselves. And, we are dealing with high school kids again. And
that is the reality of things. Sometimes it does just play like high school.
Sometimes it comes back and bites you.
So after the loss of about 5 on that fumble, Remmer's able to fall forward and make something positive out of it. Get some of those yards back lost on that fumble a play ago. He'll get about 3 of them back, and it'll be 3rd and 12.
Well, the good news is it looked like it woke Winter up a little bit and got the fire back in there, and they're really swarming to the ball and getting after it now. They got to dig in here and get a stop.
So Katzer with time, going to survey the field. Now it looks like he wants to take off and run. Now he's got a lot of traffic to navigate, and he's able to get to the 20, and that's it, though. Inside, actually, to the 19 is where they'll spot him. But and a lot of running around, not a lot in the end for Katzer and the Fighting Cougars, and it'll be 4th and 8.
Yeah, and that's, when you see your quarterback running around like that, crossing, you just hope that he doesn't throw it and you got a lineman downfield or something in him. Or he gets blindsided and
pick up a holding penalty
and knocked out.
A lot of bad things could happen. Able to get 3 yards. Katzer puts it where it needed to be. Touchdown. I think that was.
And that was just a good throw and catch, and he put it on the money.
Weston Remmers?
Yep.
Wanted to make sure it was Weston Remmers. Indeed, hauls in the touchdown catch. Not an easy one to make, kind of backpedaling out of the back of the end zone, but nice job by that sophomore quarterback, Katzer. Got it out of his hands quickly and just gave it the air, let his receiver be able to run underneath it. So first points offensively here for the Fighting Cougars, and that one was going to have a hard time as ball carrier ran into Austin Hoyton, pretty much stopped him dead in his tracks. A little friendly fire there for the Fighting Cougars, so it'll stay 26-6 with 52 seconds remaining in the third, though. The Fighting Cougars do get on the scoreboard. We have a 20-point game. That's going to be a big difference in how the fourth quarter will go here, and we'll be, to start the fourth quarter, in 52 seconds, we're going to step away and be back after this.
Provider.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Welcome back to Torani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
So the Fighting Cougars set to kick it off here after their first touchdown here of the evening. Connor McGuire does the kicking off for the Fighting Cougars. And we saw that kickoff to start the third quarter here. And going to kind of have a similar one here as it's going to skip along the ground and be fielded at the 26-yard line. And look out. He could take it the distance. We'll wait and see. And he could go all the way, and he will. How about Keyser, number 6, on the return, on a kickoff return. Not what you're planning on if you're the Fighting Cougars. That's the opposite of what you want to do in a kick like that. When you skip it on the ground, you're playing for that sure tackle situation. Keyser just going to take it the whole way.
Yeah, what a good foot race, and little redemption there for, giving up that pass in the end zone. But, yeah, what a great return by Keyser there.
So taking the air right back out of McCook Central Montrose as they get on the scoreboard for the first time, bring it to a 20-point lead, and then the unexpected kickoff return on kind of a pooch squib kick. And now Winter going to kind of give them a little gut punch there with only being successful on their second one, but what a time to be successful at it. They'll add 2 more to the lead now, 34-6. Still with 38 seconds remaining in this third quarter. We will step away once again, give our sponsors a chance to be heard from, and
your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
What drives the next generation of champions? Those student athletes who choose to do what is difficult with commitment, with sacrifice, with faith that hard work does pay off in the end, no matter the final score. Vernite of Mitchell believes in the next generation of student leaders as they excel on the playing field, on the court, on the mat, and in everyday life. Vernite of Mitchell, we deliver what you need for the road of life.
Welcome back to Tarani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
Ethan Bartles for the kickoff, and he puts a leg into it, end over end kick, fielded at the 15-yard line. And taken out to the 32-yard line is Cleveland. Will Cleveland, the senior Fighting Cougar. And so now, once again, the Fighting Cougars find themselves trailing by more than they'd like to be at this point after finding that end zone on their last trip down there. But then they give up the special teams big play. And so now, once again, that clock just going to be kind of something that they're going to have to be constantly aware of, needing to move with a purpose for sure from here on out. And Jackson Remmers, once again.
Yeah, good job by the Warriors there up front, slowing them down and keeping them in front. We're about, what do we got here, 15. I'm guessing they'll let it go to quarter here, maybe not. One more play here.
And they do snap it one time. Bartles might have had a hand in getting that a little bit off target, and it'll fall incomplete now with 1 second left on the clock, so they'll get 2 plays out of the deal here before the end of the third, but they need to pick up a first down or at least get some positive yards here to make a fourth down a bit more manageable. Third and a long 8. Snap's good. Katzer, perfectly timed tackle, but a nice job of hanging on to it, enough to pick up the first down out to the 45-yard line. That's Weston Remmers, who caught that touchdown pass a few minutes ago.
Yeah, that was a good throw and good catch and good position by Keyser, and he did the right thing. He just kept him in front and let him catch it and made a good, nice, hard tackle. And
so that will take us to our completion of the third quarter now, 34-6, your Warrior lead. McCook Central Montrose with the ball and a 1st and 10 when we come back.
Visit Mead Lumber in Winter for all of your home projects and construction needs. Whether you're thinking about remodeling your kitchen or bath, some new siding or roofing, or upgrading your windows, Mead Lumber has the high-quality materials and experienced associates to help make your next project a success. Give them a call at 605-842-3388. Mead Lumber is a proud sponsor of high school activities.
It might be time for you to strongly consider leasing bulls from Jorgensen Land and Cattle. Here's Cody.
We'll get the bull to your place. generally we'll be able to get the bull picked up when you're done with them. So there's no reason for you to have a bull around your place for 9 to 10 months of the year that you don't need him. He's just costing you money. He's eating feed. He's tearing up your corral. So there's just no reason for it. It's become very popular just in the fact that it's convenient for people.
Call 1-800-548-BULL.
Welcome back to Tarani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
1st and 10 for the Fighting Cougars. Cats are going to step back and let it fly. Going to be caught. Gave his receiver a chance, had to come back for it just slightly underthrown. And once again, Weston Remmers on a big reception over there towards the far sideline. They'll get it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Another big pickup and a first down for the Fighting Cougars.
Yeah, it's not that Orl was in bad position. He was in good position. Just Remmers made a great job of adjusting to the ball where it was.
And that one thrown out, intended to Cleveland, incomplete. And Orl took a little shot at him. Another one of those just kind of like, be careful. I don't think it was that dirty or anything, but if it could have been perceived as he maybe knew that the pass hadn't been caught. But here we are back to Jackson Remmers on a pretty nice run down to the 21-yard line. On 2nd and 10, make it 3rd and short. 3rd and 2 for McCook Central Montrose. So they'll bring Weston Remmers across, back over to that far sideline. 2 men over there, and they'll hand it off. Jackson Remmers again, straight ahead. Now, Larry, it's interesting to me. I mean, we obviously know part of the reasoning behind it, and we know that Remmers is very capable, very talented, and they still like to pass, and certainly that sets up the pass. But me, being the simple-minded guy, I'm kind of like, how many times can you possibly run that same exact play? Like, that's really their run play.
Right.
I mean, we really haven't seen any other type of run from the Cougars, which I understand they're a pass-heavy team, but still – just seems kind of it's like that same play just over and over again. They really haven't shown much else in the running game.
Right, and it's just either, it depends on where the halfback is. They just run it to both sides. It's the exact same play, but Winter does the same thing. It's just, everyone thinks Winter has all these plays. You look at different formations. McCook Central Montrose probably doesn't have that many plays either. When it boils down to it, it's just, both sides and just moving one guy, here or there.
Weston Remmers might have heard footsteps on that one. Carson Keyser breathing down his neck, and it's 3rd and 10. Yeah, and you're right. I mean, I understand, Winter doesn't have 100 plays in their playbook either. Wow, having trouble staying with it, though. Cats are able to pick it up, and then they'll fumble it anyways, and Winter's on top of that one. They'll get it back, and their second takeaway of the game. This one, a fumble recovery.
Yeah, and, not much pressure to begin with there. He had a lot of time. Good job by the secondary of, having good coverage. And the Warrior, kind of bobbled it a little bit and looked like, can't see who that was coming in there. Sean Hammerbeck might have got a little piece of it. And Aiden Barfus with the fumble recovery. It looked like Taden Mathis was there as well.
So that'll help things in a big way for the Warriors here to be able to kind of control maybe a good portion of this fourth quarter here and just take some clock with them. But runs like that look like they had great potential besides what they come up with.
Did look like maybe a potential holding there, but obviously no flag on the play.
Jack Peters gain a 3 on first down and bring up 2nd and 7 for the Warriors, who can't imagine should be in too big of a hurry to get the plays off. They sent him in motion, but already well downfield is Aiden Barfus, and now he's off to the races, and he'll go all the way. Touchdown, Warriors, Aiden Barfus.
If you're even with Aiden Barfus, I'm sorry, but I like my chances that he's going to run away from you. Definitely got good speed, got good finishing speed, and as you saw right there, he got through there, and boom, he was gone.
Really made one man miss, just threw a little cut, a simple cut, kind of caught, the one man that could have had a chance, and then it was a foot race, and yeah.
Well, that's what makes him so dangerous is, not only is he a power runner and, can make you miss at the line of scrimmage, he'll also run you over, but you get him in the open field, and, man, there's not many kids that are going to catch him.
Aiden Barfus on display for sure. 9:50 to go in the game, and that one did not go so well for Peters and the Warriors, as once again held unsuccessful on that 2-point conversion. Probably means a little bit less.
That was actually a huge one because we could have got some running clock going, but.
Okay, so there you go. Doing a little math, looking at the scoreboard. You're definitely right there. So a little bigger than I wanted to give it credit for, but either way, 40-6. We'll step away.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Welcome back to Tarani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
And now we are going to see Carson Kieser kicking off for the Warriors, something we've grown accustomed to. Some of the multiple kickoff specialties for the Warriors. And this one a short end over end. Going to be downed or knelt down.
Smart decision.
Yeah, right, number 8, Lane Deutsch, the sophomore. And not bad field position. And, yeah, if you're not a man that's accustomed to catching and running with that football, it's a wise decision to just do exactly what he did and take what you got, which is pretty good field position here on the short kickoff from Kieser.
I'm guessing after they watched the one game where we got the onside kick there, and they probably packed that and said, hey, if Kieser's in there kicking, just fair catch it, and we'll take field position.
Jackson Remmers once again, as I somehow found a yawn inside me here. Not that I'm tired or anything, I guess. But gain of 6 on first down. Will set up 2nd and 4 for the Cougars from the 39-yard line.
Yeah, that young man's had a lot of carries tonight and has taken quite a beating.
That time they'll go play action, Remmers, and he'll complete the pass to number 13, Ty Dobler. Enough for a Fighting Cougar first down to the 46-yard line. So Warriors starters, of course, getting to play a full game here so far. Quick one out of the hands and past his intended target.
It looks like
Back to
Warriors have gone to, we haven't seen this in a few weeks. They've gone to 3 down linemen. They brought Zach Olson in as a extra secondary guy. So just trying to prevent, anything over top.
Yeah, used to that 4-man front to the 3 guys up front, and then it's Remmers once again. Going to get about 6 yards on 2nd down.
Which might hurt you if they're going to, keep doing that. But,
right.
With the score the way it is, that's really not hurting you. If they're going to, go for 5 or 6 yards at a crack, just when you only got 3 linemen and then you got secondary guys like that are playing space and are good tacklers. So big 4th down here.
Yeah, Jack Peters comes up with another real nice tackle defensively against Jackson Remmers. And like you said, facing a 4th down here, a pretty crucial situation. If anything good is going to happen for the rest of the 4th quarter, it's got to start here for the Fighting Cougars. And they want to make sure and get things right. We'll see a timeout called by Coach Sean Flanagan and his McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars. Yeah, we'll get our congratulations out there to the Todd County Falcons, Class A, All Nations state champions, crowned today in Vermilion.
72-26 was the final there over Red Cloud.
And, you hear that Todd County score, you might – basketball started already? But no, absolutely just a lot of offense put on display by the Todd County Falcons. So congratulations to our neighbors to the west on their All Nations Class A championship. Yeah, so to kind of finish back to Winter again on their 33 school record 33-game win streak, looking for that chance at a three-peat. It seems like a pretty good chance at this point to at least have an opportunity to do that anyways. Maybe being able to advance to the Dakota Dome next week if they're able to close things out here in the final minutes, 8 minutes and 9 seconds to be exactly of this one. So pass incomplete, going to be dropped in what would have been a first down for the Fighting Cougars, and instead they will give the ball back to the Warriors at the 49-yard line on the turnover on downs. Meanwhile, kind of a moot point at this point, but I'm still going to go ahead and mention it anyways, just because I think people deserve to know the history a little bit on this one. So McCook Central Montrose as the co-op, they had one appearance back in 2011 where they lost to Tri-Valley. But prior to that, Montrose had a couple wins in Class 9A back in 1983 and 1984, and then in 9B in 1985. So 3 years in a row there for Montrose back in the 80s, making it to that championship game, and then a loss also in 2005. So they had some success, more so as just Montrose, but again, maybe not as big of a point to make anymore at this point, but just a little history for you on McCook Central Montrose. So clock rolling here, approaching 7.5 minutes to go. Warriors with a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 44-yard line. We see some substitutions in there offensively in that backfield. And Keyser spins out of one tackle and into about 3 more Cougars, and that won't keep him from getting another 3 yards after that, down inside the 35 to the 34, and a first down Warriors.
Yeah, it looks like we got Gus Bartles in the backfield as well. I see Sam Schultz out there on the line. I thought I saw Dalton Peterson run out there as well. Is Jude Sargent the other tailback in there as well?
Yep, I believe so, on that left side. Going to go downfield and make a block there for Bartles. Gus Bartles on a nice run on first down. Going to set up the Warriors at a 2nd and a long 2, short 3 here.
And it has gone on final. Elk Point Jefferson has punched their ticket. They beat Hot Springs 47-14. So looks like
so they
Warriors.
They stay undefeated on the season thus far, right, at 11-0.
Yep. And if you watched any football last year, you knew coming into the year that Elk Point Jefferson was going to be, if you asked Coach Olson, he would tell you that they were the favorite.
How about Keyser again spinning out of tackles down inside the 5-yard line, 1st and goal Warriors, and Keyser's got no quit in him here late in the 4th.
Well, and what I like, I'll get back to Elk Point here in a second, but what I like about that run is, you notice he didn't take the easy route and go out of bounds. He stayed in there and tried to get into that end zone. But good resilience there of not giving up on the spin and trying to get to the end zone there.
Yeah, broke out of Owen Alley's tackle and yeah.
But anyways, after last year, if you asked anybody and watched any football, you would have said Elk Point Jefferson was a favorite coming in to this year. I believe they only had 2 seniors last year on that squad that the Warriors defeated in the semifinals, and I know we handled them pretty good last year in the semifinals, but that team is hungry, and I got a pretty good friend down there in Elk Point, girls basketball coach, and they were hoping all year that they didn't have to play the Warriors until the Dome. I can tell you that.
Hey, wish come true. Their first time there and getting a chance at possible revenge in the championship game from a year ago in the semifinal game. That's set up pretty nicely, well deserving for both schools, both teams. And touchdown, Jude Sargent and the Warriors.
Which is good to see. You like to see the second set of backs come in there and able to, punch it in. And, Jude probably doesn't have over 10 carries, I'm guessing, on the year. So good for him to get in there. And
Sam Schultz, nice job pulling that time and getting that block to help aid his efforts a little bit there. Yeah, so Warriors still working with most starters out there, but again, they've subbed down in that backfield, and nice job by those guys finishing off a drive. That one thrown incomplete at the fingertips of McCook Central Montrose. So 46-6 now, and we'll have that running clock for sure here with 5:07 remaining in the fourth. When we come back, it'll be another winner kickoff.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to Tarani Motors Press Box. Go see Tori and the crew in Valentine for all your vehicle needs.
And quickly here, I've been asked to announce, since how this thing looks like it's probably going to be a Winter Warriors victory here tonight, I've been asked to announce that the orders for the Dome shirts are due by Monday at 1 p.m. They can be ordered through Val Ewing or Computers and More. They'll take the orders through the weekend. So once again, have those orders placed for your Dome shirts by Monday at 1 p.m. It can be done through Computers and More or Val Ewing at the school. Thank you very much. Ooh. 31-yard line rather, the spot where the Cook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars will have the ball here again with 4:52 and counting on that running clock with a 40-point lead for the Warriors. We're just got to play some defense here and get out of here.
We got a lot of substitutes in there. It looks like Derek Faninga and Kellen Brozick and
Jackson Remmers ahead for 9 yards.
I see Gus Bartles out there and Dalton Peterson.
Logan Radin, I think. I might have saw. I don't think I saw Dalton.
Looks like the secondary is the same. We got Blake Vollmer, Carson Keyser, Zach Holson, Riley Orrell out there. Can't tell if that's Jude Sargent over there on the playing strong safety or not.
So Remmer is unable to pick up that first down from about 1.5 yards away. And so that'll be 3rd and a yard.
these binoculars that Jody has up here that was used maybe
Quality.
one time for a Halloween costume party.
Here's Remmers. Nothing to laugh about there as he's still breaking away and finally going to be caught from behind at the 36-yard line. Huge gain there for the Fighting Cougars. Jackson Remmers finally getting some of that payoff for all those carries. Again, coming against maybe some of the substitutions here defensively for the Warriors, but nonetheless, those are the kind of runs that you need to see out of Remmers.
Yeah, and just a junior,
sophomore quarterback, junior, and Remmers. Yeah, they've still got some pretty good pieces to work with next year. Here's Katzer, incomplete, trying to get it to Cleveland. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they have a few seniors, on the roster, but a fairly young squad. A lot of juniors and sophomores that are getting a lot of quality playing time. So,
quarterfinals, semifinals, and still young. So, expect them to do big things again next year. Make some noise and make a run for it. Third and 2 now for the Fighting Cougars. The ball at the 28-yard line of the Warriors. Remmers will have the first down, bouncing it out to the left. Down to the 27-yard line, or 22-yard line, excuse me. 1st and 10 with the clock still rolling now inside of 2 minutes. More subs.
Look like Matt Brozick, look like Cody Whedon.
Yep, I got Cody running out there. Katzer with an eternity back there. Now he's just going to step up and run. And not sure that extra movement really did him much good. Kind of gave the Warriors defense a little bit of chance to might make that tackle a little easier, but he'll pick up about 3 on first down.
That'll Stratty Morehart there on the tackle. It looked like it maybe. I think I saw Hunter Osborne go running in there.
Yep, it was definitely Stratton making that one. Flag comes out. Pile still moving down inside the 10-yard line, about the 7, but I think I saw a penalty flag get thrown in there.
I thought it looked like a wrestler making that tackle, but Stratty, he was an old wrestler in his Philip Scotty days, so.
So penalty will go against the Fighting Cougars, which might make things a little more difficult here if they were looking for that second trip into the end zone here with 30 seconds to go. They're backed up in the 2nd and 12 to the 25-yard line. Katzer takes a snap a little low, has plenty of time, going to let it fly. One-on-one coverage, but good position. Receiver turned defender, absolutely, to keep that one from being picked off in the end zone. Great coverage over there. Riley Orrell.
And that'll do it.
Yeah, I think penalty flag maybe was thrown, but not going to matter. They let the game clock expire. So huge win again here at home tonight for the Warriors. 46-6 victorious. Move to 11-0, and they will face Elk Point Jefferson next week at the Dakota Dome. Trying to make a three-peat, first time in winter school history, and that's saying something with the football program that we have established. Yeah, and exactly. And so that not only did they have that 34-game win streak, but 45 out of the last 46 games won. Of course, that only loss coming in that championship game in Brookings to Bridgewater Emory-Easton in that close one. So, yeah, even more impressive than just beyond the streak is you add in pretty much another season of victories minus that championship loss. And just incredible things being done the last few years here that stand out amongst, like I said, a very, very storied, successful winter football program. When you can make records and catch the eyes of people by the numbers and the streaks that you're putting up, that's really saying something.
Well, and if you really want to look at something remarkable, you go look at the last 10 years and look at the Warriors' record over the last 10 years. I don't have it with me tonight, but a couple weeks ago I figured it out, and yeah, it's there's not many teams that can definitely match that.
Well, you're going to make it to the state championship game, would be 6 out of the 8 years now. Yeah, certainly, good things come with that, just kind of the unwritten stuff. But, yeah, I guarantee you those numbers are going to be really impressive.
Right. We do have some final stats here if we got time.
Sure.
Winner had 398 yards total offense. McCook Central Montrose with 240. Number of plays was even, just about even. Winner had one more, 56. Cook Central Montrose had 55 plays. 65 yards in the air for Winner, 118 yards for the Fighting Cougars. 333 yards on the ground for Winner, 122 for McCook Central Montrose. First downs, the Warriors had 20 and 13 for McCook Central Montrose. Time of possession, Warriors 26 minutes and 28 seconds. McCook Central Montrose 16 minutes 52 seconds.
More possessions tonight as well.
Right. Passing wise, Blake Balmer 4 of 9, 65 yards, 2 touchdowns. For McCook Central Montrose, Boston Katzard 9 for 24, 118 yards, touchdown, and 1 interception. Rushing wise, McCook, Jackson Remmers 25 carries, 119 yards. Winner Aiden Barfus 18 attempts for 164 yards. That's 9.1 yards per carry, and he had 3 touchdowns. Carson Keyser 6 carries, 57 yards. That's 9.5 yards a carry. Jack Peters 9 carries, 47 yards. Riley Orrell 9 carries, 46 yards. Gus Bartles 2 carries, 9 yards. Blake Balmer 2 carries, 8 yards. And Jude Sargent 1 carry, 2 yards, and a touchdown. Receiving wise, Weston Remmers led McCook Central Montrose 3 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Will Cleveland had a catch for 25 yards. For Winner, Riley Orrell 1 catch, 31 yards, and touchdown. Aiden Barfus 2 catches, 25 yards. Sean Hammerbeck 1 catch, 9 yards, and a touchdown. And let's see. And then the big thing for Winner, Blake Balmer with the interception, and Aiden Barfus with the fumble recovery. And just another dominant performance by the Winter Warriors.
Yeah, you win on special teams, you win on takeaways, you win on field position, and it's just that classic recipe so many times when just everything seems to add up to that, that end result. And here again, that first half, 20-0, didn't feel like a 20-0 game so much because you knew who you were facing here, your opponent was very capable of doing. And so, you felt good about taking the lead into the locker room and hoping to make some adjustments and do better things in the second half. And once again, they were able to do so, and just equally or more impressive in the second half, again against a really talented McCook Central Montrose team. And coming into it, I mean, honestly, I heard whispers that there was a select group of people that thought Winter was possibly even an underdog.
Really?
In this one. And I'm not even
going to name names.
I'm not going beyond that. Now, you can if you want. I'm not going to. But I'll just say that's how highly respected and just looking at numbers, looking at everything you would look at coming into it, and that's all you can prior to the game. You just look at the possibilities, and certainly that's the kind of respect that this team commanded, and absolutely got again tonight despite their 46-6 loss. Still a lot of respect due to their losing effort here tonight.
Well, we said it last week, and when you get to this stage of the game, there's no pushovers, and that's a good football team. I thought the Warriors did a great job of not giving up a big play, and that's usually the game changer, and if you look back and, you can what if as long as you want, but, if the Warriors give up a big pass play or a big long run, McCook Central Montrose able to get that momentum, makes you wonder how they're going to react. So, but, credit the Warriors. They didn't do that. They were able to get a couple big plays themselves, get a couple turnovers. As you said, they won in all facets of the game. And I guarantee Coach Olson told them in the huddle, enjoy it tonight, be smart, be safe, but they have to have another good week of practice. Nobody's going to hand over a state championship to you. You're going to have to go and earn it, and they're going to have their work cut out for them next week against Elk Point Jefferson.
Who could want it more?
Right. And I think that was the key to this week, is the Warriors had a really good week of practice, a lot better than last week. The focus was there. And you don't get these opportunities. I'm saying that, and the Warriors have been there the last 4 years, but honestly, you don't get those opportunities.
It's not usual.
So don't take it for granted, and we know the coaching staff will have them prepared, to the best of their abilities, and it'll just come down to having a good week of practice and let the chips fall the way they're gonna next week. Friday at 2:30 in the afternoon, so a little bit different. Game playing at 2:30 in the afternoon, but it also beats playing in the morning like last year.
Not a fan of that as much. No, yeah, absolutely. This group of young men out there and their coaching staff together have something pretty special once again this season going on. And if you think that they're gonna take even a minute off of focus or attention from here on out, like we said, they maybe hiccuped a little bit a week ago in practice. Snapped right back out of that. I'll guarantee you it didn't take much, and they're back in line and on focus, and expect nothing but great stuff for them this week and leading up to next Friday. And couldn't be any more exciting because, really Elk Point Jefferson's who anyone that didn't want Winter there, I'm sure they wanted them to be there. So
right, and that's who people wanted to see. They wanted to see Winter, Elk Point Jefferson. And we can talk all about winning streaks and that, but and the kids might talk a little bit, but it's weird. I haven't heard them, talking about it, and hopefully they're in their mind. The most important is just the next one, whether it's tonight. You have to win tonight, like they did, in order to get to the next one, and hopefully the Warriors are able to do that. I'm looking forward to it. It's been fun jumping on the mic, getting a little different view than in the past. It is a little warmer in here in the crow's nest and sitting outside, but still the excitement. Credit the coaches and the players for on another outstanding season and a year, and it'll be fun to watch next Friday.
Yeah, fans get all the fun. We just get to sit back and brag about them, And there's a lot that goes on that no one even realizes the amount of time and work put in by everybody involved here. It's really something else, and you clearly don't get to be this good for this long without doing those things day in and day out for years. And they've really built something pretty special here in Winter that we're all really proud of.
Right, and it doesn't take just the kids that get to play all the time too. It takes all the kids that sacrifice and maybe don't get in there as much. Maybe they get to run down on special teams or get in there on a punt return or a punt. But those kids are very important too, that come out and be a part of it and help out in practice and show up every day and give them a good look. And that's one thing that has really helped Winter, I believe, in the last few years, is having those numbers and having those kids willing to do that. Come and sacrifice. It's about the team. It's not about them.
Say the team concept is deeply rooted in every one of those guys, and that's what makes it work. Definitely. And we're just looking at here, we got it up on the TV here, 14-14 West Central and Beersford in a Class A matchup. Of course, those both opponents of the Warriors this season, and that one's pretty interesting because I think that's a 2-3. Yeah, it'd be a 2-3 matchup there, and so if you don't have anything going on the rest of the night, we're pretty much done here. But there's still other games going on, so I encourage you to hop on to one of our family of networks and get out there and watch some good football yet to be played. It's been a great season, Larry. Like I said, definitely something different for you, but different for everybody. They had a great opportunity to learn a lot this year from you, and we really appreciate that. And I appreciate doing the games with you. It's been fun and been easy to call them with you. So for all of us here at Winter Warriors Live, thanks for another great season, and hopefully you can make it to Vermilion next Friday. Have a good evening.